Welcome everyone, this is Quentin from Wicked Journey, and today we are back here at Knott's Berry Farm to try out some of the food for Knott's Scary Farm. I haven't had a chance to do it, but I'm here to do it. I have to apologize for my lackluster of doing food reviews, but been a little busy. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, I'm going to try a couple things. I was supposed to meet Alan here, but he said he couldn't make it, but that's okay because we can go solo. We can always go solo, you know? But anyway, so I'm going to have a couple of updates for you on Xcelerator and Montezooma's Revenge, and we're going to see what those turn out to be. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into at Knott's Berry Farm. Start a day out going through Ghost Town, and because it's always fun to go through Ghost Town. And we can see on for a Tuesday that the crowd level's kind of low, but it's not too bad. It just makes it feel like, you know, it's your own private park, which is good because sometimes we need privacy sometimes. Okay, so on a Tuesday when there's no Scary Farm and then there is no Spooky Farm today, the Gold Mine Trail doors are closed. There are booths back there, there are vendors back there, but I guess for a Tuesday, I guess they get time off. This could possibly be their weekend off, so kudos. These are the different treats here. Or Scary Farm. And I came in specifically for this one. Okay, our next item is the Jack-o'-lantern Brownie. And I got this at the Ghost Town Bakery. It runs about $7 and you can get a discount with your season pass. Now, I like getting it at the Ghost Town Bakery only because they give you a container and you can ask them for a bag if you can't finish your dessert and you need to take it home. That way you don't have to throw it away and waste food. Anyway, let's go ahead and try it. I like eating it with the fork. I know I'm strange. You can ask Maria about that. She says I'm weird. So we're gonna go ahead and take a nice bite out of Crime. That's what it looks like. I love these types of brownies. Nice and chewy and very chocolatey. Let's get a little bit of the orange icing on there. Right there. Very good. I love it. I give this a 5 Qs out of 5. This is really good. I think it's worth the $7 plus your 10% discount on the season pass. Yeah, I'd get this again. But yeah, you can also find it at the Ghost Town Bakery. Now, here's the caveat. If you get it at the Ghost Town Bakery, it's refrigerated. So if you find that there's a lackluster in taste, either get it, carry it around with you for a little while until it warms up, or sometimes you can go to Charleston Circle, get the same thing, but they don't refrigerate it, and that way all the taste and flavors come out. But as far as this goes, doesn't matter if it's refrigerated or not, it's still gonna taste good. So I highly recommend going to the Ghost Town Bakery to get this, only because of the containers. That way, if you want, you can take it home. All right, guys, on to the next one. Yeah, usually right here they have one of the tree trail booths there for the trick-or-treating. It's either here or here, one of the two. So, but I think it's here in front of the dress shop. Yeah, this is where the Origins is from. This is a really good maze. I like it, so I don't know if they're gonna change it at all. I can't see how, because it all ties in with Ghost Town and everything, but you know, Knott's is very creative. They'll figure something out. There she is, Lucy. How you doing, Lucy? Thank you, Lucy. And we're going to go into Coasters to get that French onion bagel burger. Alright guys, for our first meal of the day, right here, this is the French onion bagel burger, and you can get this at Coasters. It runs about $17.50, but it is on the meal plan during the day though. But when Scary Farm comes on, you have to pay for it. So Coasters is the only place where you can get a side of onion rings. If not, then it's just a side of fries. I like getting the onion rings because it's something different, because you know, you're always getting fries with your burger or sandwich. So I like going with the onion rings whenever I can. So let's go ahead and give this bad boy a try and see what it tastes like. But that's what it looks like. And I will open it up here so you can kind of see it a little bit. But you can kind of see the caramelized onions here, and it has a provolone cheese. So let's go ahead and take a nice bite and see what we get. That's really good. Despite the bagel being a little bit tough, but that's okay. The burger's got a lot of flavor to it. Caramelized onions are really good. They're snappy. I really like this one. I'm gonna give it a 5 Qs out of 5. This tastes really good, and you know, they also give you an au jus. So let me see if I can dip it in the au jus and see how it enhances the flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it. See it dripping off there. All right, let's give it a try. That enhances it. This is a well-deserved 5 Qs out of 5. This is really good. I highly recommend it, guys, if you're able to get it. If you have the meal plan, come during the day. It's at Coasters, only at Coasters, and give it a try. All right, guys, on to the next one. Okay, any updates on Xcelerator? It's the same thing. They were running it, they were testing it, and now it's down again. So from what I heard, that while they were testing it, something else broke, possibly in the hydraulic system. I don't know. But as it sits now, it's not running, so possibly it might not come together probably until next year, hopefully in the early first quarter part. But you know, no one's saying anything and we don't know what's happening. But what I do know is they have to test the cars empty at least 300 times, and then after that they can start putting people on the ride and testing that just to make sure it's going to go. I think what really messed everything up was during when they had the shutdowns. You know, you have to keep running the rides. That's what they're designed to do, constantly running without really any breaks. So I think stuff got solidified, crystallized, and they're just not holding up to any pressure. So problem is, so they fixed one part, another part broke. So once they fix that, who's to say something else isn't going to break? So I don't know. We'll try to see and pray and hope that Xcelerator will come up and be running again. Okay, for Montezooma's Revenge, we have no idea when this is going to come back. The loop's not there. Over here by the old entrance here, there is track missing. I guess that's how they remove the car, put it on and off. So that's still off, that's missing. All right, Jaguar. Again, we don't know. We don't know if there's a problem with the people who are refurbishing it. Rumors going around that possibly Jaguar, the noisiest roller coaster here. We don't know if the people that were working on it, if Cedar Fair is in a lawsuit. Now, if that's the case, if they're in a lawsuit, the problem with that is they can't do any work on the roller coaster. They can't use the same company that they're suing to fix it unless they came to an agreement. And they cannot go to another outside source to fix Montezooma's Revenge to get it to where it's supposed to be. Because you have to wait until everything is settled with this lawsuit, because if not, then guess what? The roller coaster company that was working on it's going to automatically win because, you know, Knott's went ahead and, you know, is trying to fix it. So I'll give you an example. It's kind of like the Dream Key over at Disneyland when they got sued over that because they got sued for not following, like, there's supposed to be no blackout days, but yet there were because of the reservations. Well, that Dream Key stayed up on the net for the longest time. They could not take it down at all. So that's why the Inspire Key replaced it, and then they can change the wording around to protect themselves from any further lawsuits. So once that lawsuit with the Dream Key was settled, you would notice that the Dream Key is no longer on the website anymore, and whoever still had the Dream Key were probably forced to go to the Inspire Key and then sign a new, you know, terms of agreement. Same thing here. Hopefully you can hear me because of Jaguar. Same thing here. If there is a lawsuit, if that rumor is true, Knott cannot do anything with Montezuma's Revenge until that lawsuit is settled. So that could take a year, 2 years. It just depends on how long it's going to be down like that. So we'll see, guys. But yeah, it's all up in the air. It may not even be 2024 when Montezuma's Revenge will come back, or it could be replaced. Now, if you want some reference to this, the sources I've been getting this from are America's Coaster Network and Vince the Hat Man. So I'll put the links to their videos in the description so you guys can just click on it and go to that and then listen to what they have to say. But those are where I'm getting my references from. Is it true? I don't know. Everything's all rumors and speculations. Do we like spreading rumors and speculations? Not really, but some things, like if there is a lawsuit, it makes sense on why they had to stop construction on Montezuma's Revenge. So, all right, guys, let's see what else we can find. Okay, you guys, if you ever come to the slider show for the Gauntlet during Knott's Scary Farm, it starts at 10:30 and it's in Camp Snoopy, but right here where the Ferris wheel's at, if you follow the trail here, there's a grate right here. This is the middle of the shot to where the show is. This is where it mostly concentrates. So if you want to get a good perspective, be standing near the grate, because that's where the scare actors are at. It's a really good show. I did film it, and you'll notice, like, I'm in front of the grate, and everything just centers around there. Well, that about does it for us today. I was able to try at least one entree, which is over at Coasters. And, you know, if you go to Coasters, you know, get the onion rings. That's the only place where you can get a choice between fries or onion rings. But yeah, that French onion bagel burger was delicious. Yes, the bagel was a little bit hard, but you know what? What bagel isn't? Usually they're hard, but you know, you just soak it in the juice and you're fine. The brownie was really good. So, with all that, I do apologize for not going out and trying out all the food, but if you want to see all the food reviews, I highly recommend Janice Yamanaka. I will leave her address down in the description below so you can go ahead and access that and then watch all her reviews. She does all single reviews and does a nice job, and then she grades them from A to F. So most of them hang around the A's and B's, but that way when you come to Scary Farm or even Knott's Berry Farm, you'll know what food you might like. And I can recommend the spaghetti pie and the French onion bagel burger. Those two are super good, and during the day they are on the meal plan. All right, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you. Until the next time I take you to another wicked place. Good night, guys. All right, guys, here's something for you. It's a rumor. I don't know if it's true. I can't verify it. But what I was told is there is a big possibility in November sometime, not sure when, that Xcelerator might open. I didn't see any testing of the cars. I see no sign of life at the ride, but that's what I was told. So we're gonna see if that's gonna be true. Do I believe it? I don't. Do I want to hope that it'll open in November like the rumor says? Yeah, but like it is, it's just a rumor, so I don't know. Ghost Rider. I don't know if that's going to be true, if Xcelerator is going to open this November. That's the latest rumor. All right, guys. Let's hope and pray, shall we?